we've been hearing from some of you that it just looks like it's too hard or too advanced or too complicated. So we thought we'd jump on camera and explain a little bit why that's actually not true.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like the little sip of pomegranate juice I just had. We're not teaching you some weird or out there technique like trying to drink on the opposite side of the glass and not spill it on yourself. This is actually just really basic things. But there's stuff that we just haven't ever done before, and more than likely, a lot of you have done them. You've just never done them systematically and together, because the magic of this is emergent. It's how everything is combined together.
Yes, and I would say the hardest part of this is to say yes and to make time for yourself. That's the hard part. That's the hardest thing you're going to do.
We're not asking for that much time either.
Yes, the rest is, the preparation is 6 sessions, so you're going to need to watch those videos and do that practice, but it's on your own time, so you have the time and the leisure to do that at your own pace. And then we meet only once a week for about an hour, hour and a half, and it's a simple practice focused on one thing and going deep with that one thing. You're going to have all the instruction. We'll be there with you. We'll be answering questions, celebrating wins, looking at challenges. So honestly, the most difficult part, if you have 0 training and you really are curious and interested, is just simply saying yes and making the time in your own calendar.
So let's go over some of the basic things that we're talking about here. Learning to breathe a little bit deeper than just into your lungs.
Yes.
This is a very basic breath. Now, most of us, just because of how we're sitting or how we're standing, we don't breathe that way. But just in the same way you learn, like, oh, if I stretch this way, it stretches out my hamstrings. If I stretch this way, it stretches my thighs. Like, you're simply just going to learn another way to breathe, and then you do that.
And it's a way that you were breathing as a baby, so your body will remember how to breathe.
And then when you exhale, you're going to make sound.
Yes.
And we'll give you specific tones of sounds to make.
Really fun sounds, and sounds when you were a kid and very playful and squealing and just delighting in life, those sounds were naturally emerging as well.
And then, in terms of working with the pelvic floor, have you been able to stop your urinary stream or increase the urinary stream so that way then you are peeing more rapidly? Well, if you can do that, then you can do this, because then you're going to be combining those pelvic floor movements with your breath, with the voice.
Yes.
And then the last part is
touch.
Bringing in your touch.
Yes.
And some hip movements. And really, it's no more than that.
And honestly, we do it together, you and I. We will be doing this practice. I lead you every step of the way. Think of it more as a movement meditation, where as I speak, you'll be guided to just take a deep breath or move a certain way. And it's very relaxing because we want to induce relaxed arousal. You don't have to remember everything. There will be recordings so you can re-listen and keep refining as you want.
Sex seems to get complicated. Being sexual with yourself gets complicated when you're adding all these techniques. When you are adding the new latest greatest toy, or if you go into Cosmo and you're like, oh my goodness, if I want to get past this position, now all of a sudden I need to do all these acrobatics. No, this here, the secret to this is how doing less is actually more.
Yes.
We are reducing down the things that you need to be able to do and focus on. Develop a really strong base with those. That is going to put you in touch with your own natural sexual IQ. And then with that erotic innocence, that curiosity to discover yourself, things just begin to happen on their own. And all you simply need to do is, as Dr. Saida said, make the time, show up, and frankly, allow yourself to have a good time.